If you've ever used a FreeScan Combo, then you already know what metrology-grade laser scanning feels like at its peak. You also know the feeling of dragging a laptop on a cart over to the part, or plugging in and tripping over the cable and then replugging in. I mean, it's that whole thing, that whole cycle, which really most of the time isn't that big of an issue. But you've always got a cable sticking out of the back of the freaking thing, and you have to be connected. You have to have a laptop, a separate device. And it's still great for most situations. But Shining 3D has just released a scanner that solves it. Actually, two scanners, the FreeScan Omni, and now the FreeScan Omni Lite. Here at Vision Miner, we've been selling the FreeScan Combo for years. It's one of our favorites. I mean, literally, like, it's personally probably still my absolute favorite. It's got certified accuracy down to 20 microns. It's very compact. It's got a really industrial feel, being that it's made out of aluminum. It's really fast, accurate, and it gets real used by hundreds of our clients every single day. And frankly, I love selling it because we don't really get any complaints. I don't think we've ever had to even consider taking a return. But the Omni Lite is essentially the wireless version of that scanner, and at a similar price point. And it changes the workflow entirely. Now, the Omni Lite is the entry-level configuration of Shining 3D's new Omni series within the FreeScan line. It's a line of fully wireless, standalone, metrology-grade 3D scanners launched in early 2026 alongside the OptimScan Q9, which is a much higher end, totally different thing. We got a video on that if you want to go check that out on our YouTube channel. There's one important clarification real quick. The Lite designation of this hardware isn't about stripped down hardware. It's not a different unit. It's actually literally not a different unit. It's the exact same scanner body as the flagship Omni. It's got the same internals. It's got the same accuracy. The difference is actually modular, but not physically. You start with a high-performance data capturing 3D scanner, and you add the inspection modules when you need them. So here's what really makes this scanner different from every other scanner, every other FreeScan in the lineup. There's no cable to a laptop. There's no laptop at all. The scanner, you can use a laptop, but the scanner has its own onboard processor, a 5.5-inch touchscreen built right into the handle, and an SSD that's internal. It stores all the scan data and the reference CAD models right here on the device. So it ships with actually 8 hot swappable batteries. Each set will get you about an hour of scanning. And then the smart dock actually charges the batteries when you're not using it. And it configures Wi-Fi at the same time. Really, really cool. So this just, boom, sits in there like that. You dock it once, and it syncs to your network, and there's no manual setup. And you don't actually have to use the Wi-Fi if you don't want to, but it's a cool little just charging station and dock. It's a FreeScan Combo. It's this thing. They kind of even look similar, but it's got the advantages of having a computer built right inside it. So you don't have to worry about having the right NVIDIA graphics cards. You don't have to worry about having enough RAM. You don't have to think about if your processor is fast enough or you need to upgrade your computer system. The thing just works, and it works fantastic. So while they were at it, Shining 3D doubled the scanning speed. The Combo tops out at about 1.86 million points per second. Now this is actually the Combo Plus, and it's even faster with twice as many laser lines at 3.6 million points per second. But get this, the Omni Lite has 7.6 million points per second, more than double of either of the FreeScan Combos. It's got the same single shot accuracy as the Combo, 0.02 millimeters, and it's certified VDI/VDE 2634 Part 3 and ISO 10360. A 42% larger field of view on the blue laser, 580 by 650 millimeters versus the Combo's 520 by 510. And it's got 4 scanning modes, just like the Combo. It's got the high speed with the cross laser lines for big surfaces and just capturing parts really quickly. It's got the parallel lines for super fine features when you want to go in and get that 0.01 millimeter resolution, insanely high detail with lasers, and single laser line for getting the deep pockets and narrow cavities and everything like that. And then also the infrared mode for marker-free large object scanning. And yes, it also handles markerless laser scanning. Although you do get more accuracy when you're using the markers, that's a huge advantage for dark parts, shiny parts, reflective parts, all that sort of stuff without having to stick those little dots all over your parts. It's also got onboard video photogrammetry, which improves the volumetric accuracy on big parts without having to stick the markers, again, all over the frickin' part or object or valve or massive industrial structure that you're scanning. Now this is part of that. This is one of the scale bars, and it's cool because it's carbon fiber and it's magnetic, so you can stick it on anything that's made of steel. Like our 22IDEX high temperature 3D printer for peak and ultimate and awesome parts. If you're into that, we got that. Check out the website. So who's this actually for compared to this and all the other scanners that we have at visionminer.com/scanners? Well, if you do dimensional inspection and you need accuracy on the shop floor or out in the field, then this thing is awesome. This thing is definitely for you. Field inspectors that are working on heavy equipment or oil rigs or pipelines, turbines, all sorts of stuff like that. This is for you. Automotive and aerospace teams that needed certified accuracy and freedom of movement, this is for you. Or anybody who already loves the FreeScan Combo but wants to break free from the cable, this is exactly for you. It's not perfect. Not everything's actually better. For the most part it is. But there's actually two little trade-offs that are worth naming. So first is the maximum laser field of view is slightly smaller than some of the larger tethered alternatives in the FreeScan line, like the FreeScan Trio. For most inspection and reverse engineering work, though, you literally will not notice, but it's worth mentioning. Secondly, the body itself is bigger compared to a scanner with a cable. I mean, yeah, it's bigger. It's got a big honking old handle on it. So you can't necessarily stick this into as many of the little small gaps. And I actually found this out scanning a Carrera GT engine bay. It's a bigger unit, so there's some little gaps that I could get in, like between all the hoses and stuff with the FreeScan Combo and get the data, whereas this just was not. You know, that profile right there, and then of course that profile, but more so this one up here is just, it wouldn't fit. So I got a little more data on that vehicle than I did with this. Let's talk about the pricing and when you should consider buying which one. So this is kind of where it gets interesting. This is the kind of math that we help customers walk through every single week. If you just give us a call, shoot us an email. Our guys are trained on these and work with these, and we do video demos, yada yada. I'll get into that in a minute. But the Omni Lite, the base system, is $20,000. The full Omni with all the features, fully bundled with everything, is $39,000. But the Omni Lite is modular. So you add the modules as you need them. And again, this isn't physical modules. This is the unit. You don't plug anything into it. So the inspection module, where you can inspect based on the CAD drawings of your actual part, the part that you're scanning, is $11,000. The photogrammetry model, to be able to use these scale bars, is about $6,500. And the intelligent analysis package, where you can do like all kinds of stuff on it like it's a computer, is about $3,500. So if you add all three into the Lite, then you're about $41K, which is just a little more than buying the full Omni package all at once at $39K. So the basic way to run this, the best way, is you already know sort of on day one whether you're going to need the full scan to inspect to report workflow. And if you do, then just buy the full Omni. You're good to go. You can save $2,000. But the Lite is 100% the right call when you genuinely just need wireless metrology. And when you want the option to grow into the inspection stack later on, if you're doing digitization or you're doing full inspection, then you can just expand into it and get the other modules. So maybe you need photogrammetry at some point because you're doing big stuff. Pay for the upgrade. Maybe you're like, okay, now I'm designing parts and making parts and everything, and I want to inspect them. Then you pay for the inspection upgrade. That's the FreeScan Omni Lite. Same accuracy as the Combo, double the speed, bigger field of view, and no cables. Frankly, it's pretty freaking sweet. I've been using it for projects around the office and things, and we love it here at Vision Miner. So go to visionminer.com/scanners to see the full FreeScan lineup, the side-by-side specs on the Omni and the Lite, and the pricing on every module. Just give us a call if you're not sure. shoot us an email and we can set up a live video demo. You can set us a part, or we'll scan something similar to the kind of stuff that you're scanning, whether it's a forklift or a valve or an engine bay or whatever, and our team will actually be there, right there on a video chat to answer your questions, whatever they may be. So if you want to see the entire lineup of Shining 3D scanners or the entire workflow, we've got over 100 other videos on the channel. The software is very intuitive and it's a great workflow, which is why we've loved working with them for quite a few years now. And if you want to print high temp parts on top of all this, check out our 22 IDEX and the other machines at visionminer.com. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment, share the video. If you liked it, let us know about it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a positive rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.